Alright, first experience with Historic. I tried out the Golos Fae of Wishes Spires Invention deck back when it was in Standard. And had a lot of success with it. Really loved that deck. Now it's in Historic too, with an animal companion, the fearsome Sky Noodle. And some nice little additions. All sorts of special lands tutor up here. We have Uro, which wasn't in the deck when it was in Standard either. And a nice little Wish sideboard. Most notably, Chance for Glory can let us randomly win games out of nowhere. It's awesome. Very excited to try this. Uro good. So I hear. I hear slorping is an effective strategy in most Magic the Gathering constructed formats. So it's traditional Historic ranked I want, right? Posture check, heck. Thank you, Matt. Alright, let's do this. Let's hope I chose the right format. Dragon Guard. Yeah, Dragon Guard's a nice one. Green ability. Kenrock doesn't have a green ability, Yele. You're being silly. This is pretty reasonable. A Rejuvenator on 3. Big for another white source. Oh, against an Amori deck, so the Shatter's going to be really good. I guess I want to lead on Temple Garden. Okay, so I draw a blue source for the Spiral. And if I don't, I can just play the Bug. Alright. Oh, Robots. Is the main Amori deck Robots now? I know there was a Gruul deck people were playing. Historic. Danto Vanguard. Okay. Hope this isn't like Winota. Winota is probably not terribly beatable. Also, this guy is really gross with Winota. You've not missed a Danto Vanguard. Honestly, like, a Danto Vanguard's the kind of card I think you need in Standard. Makes aggressive decks actually good. But Danto Vanguard was in Standard. Maybe white aggressive decks would actually be playable. Right? It's a very good mutate target, jeez. Right, that I do not like. I guess I'm just blocking the Vanguard. This game's gonna be rough if they have the Winota. I guess I just have to hope they don't have it. I could also not block and play the Orion. Flicker the Rejuvenator. Since I'm not planning on shattering next turn, right? Since Shatter only kills the War Boss. I think I just have to accept I'm stone dead to a resolved Winota. This deck does not seem like it copes terribly well with that. I should just pretend they don't have it. Mutating onto Vanguard is... Oh my god, BB. Alright. Fine. Field of the Dead. Nope. I guess that's the one and only downside to playing 80 cards is you're going to find Field of the Dead less often. I guess we're going to put a blue source over the extra red source. The Soul Warden white aggro deck is good in this format. This surprises me a little bit. But I've also not seen it in action. Does it get Serra Ascendant? Alright, so I have to hope this deck... Oh, they play Irongraph's Marauders. 4, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Somehow it is super dead, even though they didn't hit like Agent of Treachery. Still just the deadest. I have to imagine this matchup is heinous. We do get to board in some Ether Gusts against Winota. Yeah, I assume they just don't play Agent. That would make the most sense. I just figured like every Winota deck would be on Agent, but I guess they don't need it. Because they have Marauders, which just like one-shots you a lot of the time. Hey, Gatekeeper. But that was complete beating. Don't know what else to board out here. I guess Berry's not the best. Let's try this. You like 3 gusts, 1 shatter, 1 timely. Because you just don't have time to 2 to 4 timely and shatter a lot of the time. That makes sense. This hand is not keepable. This is very slow, but I guess I'm going to keep it as a 6. You just never get to cast Granted. You're like casting a 1 for a lot. That makes sense. Having an untapped land would be exceedingly powerful. Alright. So, need to draw an untapped land, and then some way to access a sweeper, really. Well, that's a green source that doesn't use up one of my Fable passages. Just like, kinda medium, but probably fine. Valia. Rejuvenator does not care about Valia. And we hit the land. I could just Uro for the guaranteed land. Instead of rejuvenating. And then I get like a fresh look at more interaction for next turn because I'm digging with the Uro. Guess I want to save field for later. In case I rejuvenate her into a field. I don't want to have 2 copies in play before I have my 7 different land types. Alright. So. I already have plenty of blue and green mana, but Sacred Foundry doesn't help with Uro. I don't think that matters too much though. Guess I'll just grab this. And now we hope not to die horrendously. Uh-huh. Oh, this missed, and this is a human. Okay, so I can still draw a sweeper next turn and continue playing Magic. That's nice. I'm not gonna block, because if I brick on like a sweeper, I kind of want to flick the Rejuvenator to make more zombos. Zombie friends. Yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch of zombies, which is gonna buy me a lot of time. Oh hey, that ain't bad. I can start with... No, this is going to come back in the end stat. So if I play this and hit a differently named land, I get 2 zombies. If I play this and hit a differently named land, I get 3 zombies. Yeah, passage is better, I agree. Agree with you completely. Do I know what's on the bottom? I guess hitting that Fable passage is better than hitting a basic. Oh no, if I hit another field, I need the Fable No, if I hit another field, it doesn't matter what this is, but it's better to have this uncracked. I have no idea. I'm just gonna play my card. Alright, getting the Triome takes a Cycle land out of my deck, which is not ideal. I guess my colors are already good enough. Kinda don't want to take a Cycle land out of my deck, and I feel like I can already cast everything. Maybe this is incorrect, but... Shuffling a Cycle land back in seems nice. Alright, we have a lot of blockers. We can probably buy ourselves another turn. Even if they do hit a Marauders. Uh-huh. That deck seems really good. AK, good evening. You haven't seen the stat go off like this yet. It looks real nice when it does go off like this. This is gonna hit me for 12. What the hell? What the hell? My Yorion's gonna die. So I need to find an answer to Haktos before the next turn. So I'm basically on Sweeper or Bust. Winota as a companion, please never. That sounds awful. How many cards are in my yard? 4? 5? Almost Euro and only take like 20. Yeah. Oh, I can now. Euro, I hope. I hope I haven't messed up my Lancer. So I have 4 in the yard. I have to play the fetch. I'm gonna get some zombies. I'm gonna get to put in another field, which is gonna give me some more zombies. I might just be able to survive, just about. Except they have the Haktos, huh? I missed a zombie. Oh, because of the field. That is true. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think I'm just gonna be dead to the Haktos regardless. But you are correct that I messed that up. I need to hit like a Teferi to bounce the Marauders. Not quite. Not quite. Alright. GG's opponent. Wow, that deck looked terrifying for us in those games. I don't know that it always plays out like that. They did have the Winota into Marauders 2 games in a row. But in those games it looked really impressive. Yeah, it's kind of filthy, Matt. Just a little bit. Alright. This does not seem terribly keepable. Alright, we'd have to stare at this for a moment. So I want the Sacred Foundry, I want the Triome. Goodbye Gilgate, yeah. Seems right. Cool, we got that. Oh yeah, the elves with the Winota is really impressive too. Delan, I agree completely. Getting to ramp out Winota just like makes her even more terrifying, and elves also just attacks to trigger the Winota too later on in the game. Wow. Opponent sure is collecting some pelts. Evening, Luke. This is wild. Classic turn free Embercleave my pelt collector. Reaper is not the scariest thing in the world quite yet. That might come next turn though. +4, +2 this. Or something. Wow, the full playset. Imagine you're in 4 pelt collectors and nothing that makes the pelt collectors any bigger. Imagine. How many pelt? I don't think they've actually collected that many pelts is the problem, Dorklands. I get the impression they're actually quite bad at collecting pelts. Alright. I assume there's some nonsense I can do. Nicol Bola. Ooh, Casualties of War. Not bad. Alright. I can get on board. I can get on board with that. They're solidly off it. I respect that. Oh, with a D-Spark for Ulamog. That makes sense, Yaylee. Do we want to board anything in since we're supposedly not gonna have time to do this? We did kinda just have time to do that though. Agent seems garbage, and Aethergus seems absurd, no matter what. Yeah, Gust seems real good, I agree. Board in all the Gusts. I don't really know what's bad. Like, Tef is kind of slow, but feels like you sometimes just need him to buy time. Anyway, just because you don't have much cheap stuff to do other than ramp. You've been going down. Oh, that makes sense because you're using interaction at that point on the curve instead. Yeah. That makes sense to me. Let's just try this then, I guess. Yeah, Borden timely. Yeah, Lee was mentioning that earlier. Seems good. This doesn't have interaction. However, it has turn 3 Rejuvenate to turn 4 Yorion. Turn 5 have fielded it online. Maybe this is too slow against them. I feel like on the play this would definitely be good enough, but I don't know. I'm greedy. I can't help it. Just how I play Magic. Alright. Nice hand hider, thank you. I made it myself. I drew it myself. Ah, yes. This is what they call justice. Opponent can draw 4 Pelt Collectors at once, but can only draw a single Burning Tree Emissary at once. Ooh, I'd love to have Rejuvenator against Unchained Berserker, I'll say that much. But I'm probably flickering it next turn. Now this is actually just a hand hider. You miss A Lily Nevermore. If I had a spare remote slot, I would make A Lily Nevermore, but with an 8. Sadly, I do not. Sadly, that is the thing I decidedly don't have at the moment. But this is like legitimately impressive, the extent to which I'm being punished for my horrendous keep. Field of Rune's really good. Field of the Dead. Only like 100 subs away. Think bigger, Alicia. Think bigger. Yes, it is blocked. We're like 200 subs away from a new emote slot. Oh. I'm kind of impressed that I'm actually in this game. It feels like I should just be monumentally dead. Right? It feels like there is no world in which I should still be playing Magic right now. I had one spell this game. You beat up this Gruul deck a bunch. It seems kind of bad. I don't know. Oh, Red. Thanks for gifting that sub to Aaron Gutler. It's really, really kind of you. What am I doing? Am I gonna Field of Ruin now? I guess I'm not attacking with zombies, even if I make them, so might as well wait. Ah, rewarded for waiting. Love it. This hand hide is so bad. 199 away from a new emote slot. I just know I was drawing another land. I mean, once you've gone this far, I'm finally attacking with the Berserker. I hope that doesn't mean they've drawn an Ember Cleave. I guess they can't have because they'd have played it last turn, or they'd have played the Pelt Collector. No, it can't be Ember Cleave. They'd have played Ember Cleave last turn. Right. Pumps the Collector when it dies, it's true. So they're happy to trade it off now to get the counter. Makes sense. Make it free. Oh. That's almost good. Almost. You squint an awful lot. There you go. Rekindling Phoenix seems really problematic when we're not doing anything else of relevance. I'm honestly, like, kind of impressed. May you interest me in a land. Have I tried drawing lands? I thought I was meant to draw lands with the stack. Isn't that what the stack does? You're meant to hit your land drops? Ah, yes. Beautiful draw. I'm really sad I drew the shatter. It kind of spoils the aesthetic. I'm like so tilted about that shatter the sky. It just ruins everything. It was kind of impressive, yeah. Alright. The Emma Handy impersonation part of the stream is now over, and I'm going to draw a reasonable mix of lands and spells. I guess this gets a green source. Yeah, I'm in for this hand. So options to get rid of are like Kenrith or a land. I don't love getting rid of a land. Probably just Kenrith, I guess. I don't want this as just like an early blocker. I think I prefer the Golos over the Kenrith. Oh, Field of Ruin's nice in the stack. Field of Ruin's great in the stack, Luke, because it triggers your Field of the Deads twice, right? When it gives you an additional way on top of Fable Passages to trigger them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Dokumoi. I agree. I think I'm just gonna cast the Fae of Wishes, because I think even just Golos is gonna be enough late game. We've got a Golos and a Yorion, you know. What more could I ask for? People keep saying that I say Golos wrong, and I don't understand. Apparently it's like Golos? Just doesn't sound right. I don't believe it. It's clearly Golos. Cindervines. Equin. The accusations today. Alright, so I'm gonna gust a critter. I guess if I gust the Pelt Collector, they'll just put it on the bottom. I gust the Zertar Goblin, it's not clear what they do with it. But also this can grow bigger, right, and get trample. This is just like the better thing to gust, I guess. I don't know. Alright, give me something to do this turn, please. Ooh. You know, I almost just want to cast a 1/4. Is that wild? Makes it. They have an Ember Cleave. I guess it's like rough for me regardless. I don't know. Ember Cleave, just casting a 1/4 seems better to me. I want to say Field of Ruin. I think for once we have a Field of the Dead in play. Although there is like an argument for like fetching a color for Golos. We have like green, blue, white, red. So we only need to find Swamp off Golos anyway to have that set up. Kindling Phoenix, that is actually fine, because we have a Yorion coming down soon. Alright, so you can Golos for Field of the Dead here. Use my mana efficiently. Oh, getting Bajuka Bug against Rekindling Phoenix is potentially incredibly adorable. Alright, we're dead. Cool. You love to see it. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, and this just blows up the go. Oh my gosh. Everything's a disaster. I'm actually just incredibly dead. Uh-huh. This makes zombies? Like, I can make a bunch of zombies so I don't die on the ground, and this blocks the Phoenix for a while. I guess that all buys me time. Yeah, each of the zombies is gonna ping me for one, but we do buy time. I guess I can make 4 zombies to make the ground just, like, completely shut down. Get them for 2. No, then we take 2 off the Ferocidon blinking the face, right? That doesn't seem appealing. Derp, derp, derp. Get another blue source, I guess. And play a Sky Noodle. Alright, I'm down to 8 now. I can only play so many lands the rest of the game. At some point I'll be able to, like, maybe return a Fae of Wishes to go get an answer to the Ferocidon, though. I don't know that I can actually do that now. This needs to block this. You need to double block the Ferocidon. Double block the Spellbreaker. This can block this. I just need to make loads of zombies. Or else I'm taking damage anyway. Kinda sucks, because it means I won't return Fae of Wishes for like ages. And I'm still just gonna take damage. But I think it's what I have to do. I just need to stall out the ground as much as possible. And hope they don't draw too much gas. Alright, do I need to play out a land again? So this blocks here. Double block Spellbreaker. Block Goblin, can block here, can double block this. I don't think I need to play this out. So I'm going to hold it for the Fae of Wishes. Yep. Yeah, you still have Passage too, which is another one. Yep. For sure. Kind of good. Except they still have the Rekindling Phoenix then. Well, it's even in this sideboard. I can't. I need a version of this open that I can look at. Cardboard Live, Autumn Lily. Let's see. I do have Chance for Glory, which I don't think quite does it. Maybe Chance for Glory does do it. Because I can shatter their board. Oh no, I need one more card in hand, then I get to kill them next turn. Okay. Okay. I understand now. Yeah, next turn I kill them. Next turn I kill them. Shatter draws me a card, but I need 2 cards to pitch to the Fae. Right? This is a sick line. Happy I saw this. Think it works. I think it works. We're gonna have 12... Yeah. This is plenty. I hope. I get to shatter on the second turn, Matt. I don't need to shatter this turn. I just need to shatter at some point during all of this. Because they just gain indestructible permanently. And then next turn I raft them and they die. League win them. I love you too, Yaley. I also love Chance for Glory. That's also up there on the list of things I'm quite fond of. I'd like to draw a card, please. Oh, I'm sure are some Pelt Collector triggers. This is a sick setup. Gust that egg. Look. Eggs need nurturing, okay? Not gusting. General Telephone Master, thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support. We're playing. Oh, we are playing Mardu Ultimatum. Have I told you how much I like Fae of Wishes in these decks, Tokaboy? I really like Fae of Wishes in these decks. You know all those times when you're playing Teamer Adventures and you just randomly realize in this like horrific stall that you can actually just shoot a fling and kill your opponent, and you just didn't think about it the entire time. Chance for Glory is exactly the same. The number of times where you can just like randomly Chance for Glory people, if you like squint a little, is delightful. Mason E. Clark. Hack. Decided to battle. Obosh. I think I'm gonna keep this. It's a ramp spell away from good against Obosh, right? I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to turn down potential Shadow the Sky against Obosh, but maybe this is greedy. You've played against Bosch Mono Blue, what the... Growth Spiral. You know what? Almost. Am I dead next turn? I'm actually just dead next turn, huh? If there's an Obosh hitting play. Well, I guess I gotta hope there isn't an Obosh hitting play. Pretty much, Quen. It gets like Chainwalla, which is a nice one. Nice one to double up, but it gets to play like Fanatical Firebrand as a better 1-drop than one of the other ones. Fairy's honestly like almost fine adjacent. Yeah. I'm always trying to justify keeping more fairies in. I can't help it. Yeah, Chainwalla 2. Chainwalla's so good to double up. Deal 2 to all your opponent's creatures. Yeah, I also just kept a slow hand, which, you know, I knew would be a risk. But we only have a handful of sweepers. Felt like a sweeper would be really important. This is a hesitant keep. We don't have a sweeper, we have a gust. It's like a tiny bit of interaction. And the fires can maybe let me be pretty explosive following that. Turn 4 fires, turn 5 Golos, flicker it with Yorion is like a really nice setup. So, oop. Thank you, Lorelei. Watch that posture. Ooh, that's a good draw. It's an excellent draw. Am I gonna play around light up the stage? You know, this might be incorrect. Oh. Get destroyed. Maybe I meant to save that cycle. I don't know. Alright. Next turn's gonna be good. I'm so excited for next turn. That's an Anax. Sure. I guess am I just gonna time wipe? I kinda want to. I have to get rid of the Ferocifriend at some point. Alright. Let's go. Golos. I want to get a black source. Oh wait, do I already have a black source? I do not. I could get a black source or a field. Guess I just get a field, right? Sensible. If I get a black source, I get to activate my Golos next turn. Which is, you know, also appealing. Oh, but this can get a swamp. Yeah, so I already have black. Okay, I'm being silly. Yeah. Fabled Passage gets the swamp, exactly. So these are not even going to get doubled up by the Obosh. Next time I get to go Golos for a second field, make a bunch of zombies, activate Golos to dig for more spells, cast Yorion. Chain Weller with Obosh is actually good against zombie tokens. That's something to like be aware of. Two in the yard. So let's play this, get a zombie, find a field, get 2 zombies. Yeah, that is correct, Okamoi. Add another field. The thing is, I kind of don't want to use up this Fabled Passage, almost. Because it's a way to make instant speed zombies, which could matter against a doubled up Chain Whirler. So instead I could just Yorion flicker these, use the Golos to go get my Black Source, and cast an Uro. And that's like kind of reasonable. I don't know. Let's try this. But value. I just want to not die to a random Chain Whirler at some point. Alright, so things go completely haywire. I can shatter. Oh, I could also just shatter now. And then I still and then I have my Golos on an empty board. That doesn't seem great, though. Maybe it's fine. I go get my Swamp, I cast Shatter. I get to draw a card. But I don't kill the Obosh. But then Golos is going to be on an empty board with 3 fields. And I'll be able to return an Uro next turn. I'm actually just going to do this. It looks like really weird. But basically the only way I ever lose this game is if my opponent builds up a board presence. They have to build up a board presence and then sweep my board with a Chain Whirler. And just like, there's no other way for me to actually lose this game, so. I just doubled up burn spells, but I think I'm gonna outpace that. Famous last words, indeed. Well aware. I think I'd rather cast this than activate my Golos. I also love spinning the wheel. It could have been Arrow in the Golos. That went alright. Pretty strong drawer on the play. Do have to be on the draw now. So we need a really nice like growth spiral and to sweep a hand or something like that. Why would I ask for? So I have the Fae of Wishes as an early blocker and the Gust slow my opponent down too. I don't love this hand, but I think it might be better than going to 5. If I draw an untapped land in my like top 2 draw steps, then this like buys me a lot of time. I think I meant to keep this. I don't know what I'm getting rid of. It's Fires or Circuitous Route. Like, all the other spells make a lot of sense. That's reasonable, Dokuma, actually. I kinda like that plan, yeah. You do want something good to wish for, though. But... I don't know which 4-drop to get rid of. Fires is, like... not the most exciting here. You get rid of the root? Yeah, I kind of want to. Because we have the Rejuvenator, we're going to get to flicker the Rejuvenator with the Yorion. I think I'm just casting the Feyas on 1/4 is the thing. The Feyas on 1/4 is really good against the 1-drops. We don't actually have many sweepers to go get with it anymore. Jeez, the double Goblin Guide opener. Alright. You might be dead, chat. Might just be. I have to hope this Fae of Wishes does a lot of work here. Hey Emily, good to see you. If my opponent doesn't have a shock effect, I'm gonna play around Stomp here, I think. Because next turn I get to have Gust open if I want. We only stop 1 more damage by blocking a champion anyway. Alright, digging for lands. So if I play the Rejuvenator, I can dig for a red source to try and start having explosive turns with my fires next turn onwards. Or I could just hold open Gust. So I can block a Fervent Champion and not have my Fae of Wishes randomly die to like a Stomp. I think I'm just gonna hold open Gust. I think I like that plan. We can also like Gust away that Slaying Fire potentially too. Great. Scorch Bitter, sure, resolves. I just want to cast this. Get rid of a Fervent Champion. Means I can tap out next turn without so much fear. Alright, just gonna do this now. Found a red source, which is excellent. Fires.
We are poggers.
Hey Max, good to see ya. Thanks for the 20 months of support. So this is gonna enable another light up the stage. That's the one downside to getting rid of that instead of a Fervent Champion, I guess. Time Light with this Fae of Wishes is really nice. I really want to flicker this Rejuvenator with this Yorion. I think that's my plan. And then next turn I can use Time Wipe to return Fate hand if Mason starts to assemble a board presence, or I can just like let my board chill for a little bit make Mason develop more of a board presence for me to time wipe. That actually does seems reasonable. Like, I could even just return the Fae to hand. Right? Here. Return Fae to hand. Cast Granted for something absurd. What do I have? I can get a Nickel Bolas. Oh, I could get a Casualties of War as well. Or Escape Shift to just end the game. I don't want to get a Nickel Bolas. Need more Clear the Mind. Doesn't every deck? Yeah, Escape Shift is reasonable. It could be like a random Fleeing Sweep or some nonsense like that, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if this is right or not. I kind of just want to cast Nickel Bolas, if I'm being honest. Can you blame me?
In my image.
Woo! What a good draw. What a good draw. Literal best draw in the deck right there. Alright. So... should probably attack before doing this. Come back, Sky Noodle. Save yourself whilst you can. Woo!
My intellect is without limit.
Have I played a land this turn? I don't think I have, right? So I can activate Golos to dig for my land drop. Oh, I don't have a black source. Ah, I see the problem. This deck is fun. I'm enjoying it.
Insolent fool.
Should probably just keep plussing, right? Keep draining my opponent's resources here.
Let your weak minds crumble.
Perhaps my triple black permanent misled me. Big think. This is so delightful. Sure. I guess getting a black source here is like kind of reasonable. Boop. Ooh, the mighty Obosh. The animal companion has come to play. Let's see. Ambonor. That's the correct pronunciation, in fact. Good point. There were 2 whole Ambonors on the battlefield. I mean, I imagine Obosh was pretty cross with the Sky Noodle by the end of that encounter. So that mostly checks out, Red. Hey, Zomg. GG's, Mason. Obosh deck looks sweet. Chain Whirler. I was real scared of you doubling up Chain Whirler against my zombie tokens. If I let you, like, maintain a board presence. This hand seems very slow. Also, this deck seems very slow, but you know. Ah, yes, I'm gonna keep turn 4 Shadow the Sky against Lurrus and just hope it's good enough. I could just get rid of the Azorius Guild Gate. I wouldn't hate the second blue source though, and I can just play it on turn 1 anyway. Your hand was triple chainy boy. Oh my god. I was real scared of you sweeping away my zombie tokens when you have a board presence. That's why I felt like I had to like raft pretty aggressively in one spot. This is interesting. Something spicy going on over there. I guess supply is like kind of reasonable with Lurrus. Fill up the yard. Dig some stuff for it to return. Alright. They mill here. They mill my lands, so I can't do to them. What a beat. We are Field of the Deading, yep.
That's according to plan.
That has been like pretty reasonable so far. Alright, so we just use this to set up red for the fires. The Shadow of the Sky not currently looking like the absolute best. That's a reasonable point, Okamoi. Lurrus and Reanimator would be a strange combination. I did see a Gyruda Reanimator deck in Legacy the other day, which seemed like some nonsense. You don't get like Entomb or Reanimate, but you try and make it work anyway. Yeah, this isn't the Lot Left Giant deck. Nods in agreement, like I know what the Lot Left Giant deck is. Alright. I'm pretty opposed to casting Shadow of the Sky anytime soon. So just say go. You love this list? It's a Yeoman 5 special. It's a real nice one. I do remember that screenshot, Okamoi. That was a little egregious. Paint the field of the dead archetypes are the best. It feels pretty reasonable. In their early days, still trying out things, but opponent's card advantage engine is online. We are gonna shut down the ground here though, which is nice. Kinda sad we're not gonna get to use our mana from Flickering Fires of Invention. Also have to hope they don't have a spell here. Reliant on this Golos being flickered. Okay. So this can get a swamp. So I have Wooburg anyway. So I'm assuming I just want a second Field of the Dead. Does mean if they have a kill spell, I won't necessarily be able to block as well this turn, but I think having a second one set up is going to be really helpful. It'll only cost us a couple of life in the process, maybe. Oh, Bog would be nice at some point. That's a good point, actually. Bog's really cool here. Reset their yard a bit. Maybe that was meant to be the line. Maybe I was meant to shatter the sky and then bug them with Golos? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Just like, get these off the board and then out of the yard forever. Priest of Forgotten Gods is pretty scary. We'd only be sacking zombie tokens, but still drains us for a bunch. Yeah, it doesn't get rid of the cat. It still does a fair amount of work. Okay. Uh-huh. Sack the Stitches suppliers. Make me sack a Sky Noodle. I think I meant to sack the Sky Noodle. Then I get a Golos activation. So then I don't get a card of my Shatter. And I might just be forced to Shatter to answer the Priest, potentially. And I'd be forced to, like, crack my Fabled Passage before shattering, which means I get less zombies. I don't know how relevant that is, but I don't know how I feel about this. Ooh, DC. Hey, thank you for the raid. Good to see ya. Down comes the goose. Scary thing is, if I shatter here, my opponent does have a Lurrus lurking. I don't know. It's kind of a tough spot, knowing what to sacrifice there. Like, I can answer a bunch of nonsense, but it's not clear it's gonna be enough. Yeah, I'm pretty forced to shatter to deal with both of the priests, but then the Lurrus gets one back. How goes the historic explosion? It's been really fun. I've actually been enjoying the format a fair bit so far. Alright, let's start by cycling this and see what I find. Okay. I was make a lot of tokens after I shatter. Let's just start by attacking. Probably just gonna get blocked. It's probably like tips off that I have a Wrath. Ooh, we get him for 4 whole damage. Nice. Alright, draw a card. Now I get to rejuvenate. So what's the sequencing here? I say I don't need the Plaza life gain this turn. Do I want to planes first to guarantee that if I hit another field I get max zombies? If I don't hit another field it doesn't matter. Rejuvenator for Bog. That would be busted if I managed to do that. We're like 7% to hit. Let's find a Bazooka Bug. Plaza is the same as Plains, except I want to hold it for if I have another guild gate in play later to try and gain the life off it. Yeah, now I can grab this, and that means I'll get life off my Plaza. Yeah, it's Sun Pedal. A plausible line. Oh my god. Oh my god, Quid. You want this to get a swamp in case I draw a Golos? And then we just start attacking with zombies every turn and hope we can outrace my opponent's shenanigans. Brow has suddenly furrowed, as it should. You're quite plausible. In comes the Stitches supplier. There was another oven. Okay. This pleases you. That doesn't quite work. I guess the extent to which the previous ones could be defined as working is like, you know, up to the debate as well, so. You want that? The pun was very pleasant.
Well, seems like chat is in harmony.
Chat is in fact in harmony. Hey, Aitsu. Thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate it. Alright. I guess I want to cast these post-combat in case I hit Bazooka Bug. Let the beatdowns begin. That's actually pretty scary. That's gonna be 3 points of burn. They have another red source at 6 points of burn. Getting in for 4 damage here. I really need to try and kill my opponent next turn is the thing. I don't think I can survive 2 turns of this nonsense. So I think I do just have to cast both Rejuvenators, but it makes the Croaker really, really scary if I don't hit the Bazooka Bug. Oh! Get destroyed. Get so destroyed. Oh, I hope that's enough. Please be enough. Boggers. Oh my god. I think I need to do this to have enough tokens to threaten lethal. I do get to gain free life of this though, so that helps. How many cards are in their exile? 27. They only have 19 cards left in their deck, which is kind of nonsense. Alright, so Croxa can deal 6 to me with the Lurrus. Then the cats can deal another 1. My opponent has guaranteed 3 blockers. Which can block. Leave me with 9 zombies and 3 rejuvenators getting in. Lurrus puts them up to 18, Cat puts them up to 19. 9, 10, 11, 9, 18. So I win if they don't find another blocker. They do find another blocker, I win if I draw to Fairy or something. You're saying you're dead. I think they're just dead. If they don't have removal. If they do have removal, I like basically die next turn anyway and I'm forced to go for it, right? What if I only attack with zombies? I don't think this is enough. Because put chat in emote only mode. I'm easily convinced. It's slightly awkward that half the people who make the puns are also mods, but you know. Don't kill me. Don't kill my zombo. Mods can in fact still talk. So like half the chat can still talk. This is awkward because if they have a removal spell, they get to block a 1/1 with the lure. Ooh. Okay. So much power. Thank you, Yaley. I think it's fine, Daniel. I don't know. It's like a little bit weird that the formats for day 1 and day 2 are different, but I think it's fine to have day 1 be best of 1. Makes it like easier for people to do like multiple tries if they really want to or whatever. It's like a limited GP except standard. This my opponent has died. Oh, tutorial cards flash up weirdly when you mouse over them. I've never noticed that before. So this is what, Junsack? I don't really want to board much against them. I could board some Ether Gusts, but I kind of feel like all my cards are good. The Wraths are bad? That's fair. I don't know. Shadow of the Sky was good that game. We certainly aren't great. Thoughts on Ulamog over Agent? That's probably fine. I just copied Yeoman's list, because Yeoman is pretty solid deck builder. Whatever, try this I guess. Maybe Agent sucks, but it steals Lurrus. It feels like Lurrus is the only card in their deck that does anything. Or maybe I do need more Wraths. They have Priest of the Forgotten Gods, which is really obnoxious. Maybe I've just boarded too low on them. I have regrets. I'm gonna keep this. Matchup's really slow. Gets Field of the Dead online quickly. Ooh, that's awesome, Malamat. Glad to hear it. If they'd oven Croak so they'd have had an extra food and survived, that is true. Huh. I'm glad they didn't do that. Alright, this is a good draw. Gives me something to do next time. So does playing Field of the Dead this turn mess it up if we hit a Field of the Dead of the Rejuvenator? Then we have 3 different land types. We go up to 4 off land drops, 6 on Circuitous Route, so it does. I guess I want to hold this. I want to hold this because I'm probably going to end up cycling it. So I should just play this. And then if I don't hit a Field of the Dead, I just get to go Field of the Dead route on turn 4 anyway. So it doesn't actually change things. In that regard. Yep. Priest is so good. Ooh. Could just bounce the Priest. But they have an oven. They do get to counter the bounce. Maybe Teferi just sucks against the oven deck. I didn't consider that. Whatever. Gonna take some damage off this Priest, but... You like racing to 7? Yeah, I agree. Just get the mana developed. I should maybe swap to one of the Ikoria pets. They're really cute. I like the fox so much though. I just haven't even bothered digivolving my fox. The basic one's just the best. Ditches Supplier, sure. I wonder how often they deck. Like, genuine question. They had like 15 cards left when they died last game. Jenna, heck, good to see ya. I wonder if this got Tef. I guess Tef bounces Croaks, which is nice. might be necessary. But oh, that was escaped. I'm so derpy, I just didn't realize. Alright, so next turn I can Granted for Shatter the Sky. You have one blue source. Seems good. Want another blue source for arrows. I am doing alright today. Didn't have like the best week ever, but things are kind of picking up. I don't know how I feel about discarding a land there. It might just be correct to discard the Canriff. Hey, Fitzy. It's like, I'm planning on wrathing. Pretty awkward that the Croaks are just come straight back. I feel like a lot of these games are going to come down to whether my opponent has Croaks or not, because grinding through these Croaks is going to be a nightmare. We only barely beat it last game, and it came really late in the game. We have any way to... We just don't have any way to exile it is the problem. Because of those witches ovens. Ooh. Alright. That's pretty good. I wish I'd have time to get a planar cleanser. Doesn't feel like I do though. So I can wish Shatter. It does get to draw a card. That's like probably the line. Because this Canriff's not gonna outpace the priest. Alright. Should have attacked there, but it makes no difference. Or very little difference. I hope it doesn't end up making a difference. I'll be very sad if it does. They draw a card. Croaks, scary thing is, he's just gonna come back. Canriff life gain does help battle this a bit. Certainly scary. Heck, red. I actually tried one of those earlier and realized I just do not nearly have the mind for it. Just wants to play Magic. Field of the Dead, off the top. Almost. To be fair, the one I was trying was one of those, like, absurdly difficult ones that the videos are made about. But I know it's not particularly representative, but also I was very bad at it. I get to game 5, I'm going to take 9. I'm going to end up at 4. Luris is going to return a Priest of the Forgotten Gods, which is very scary. That forces me to start making other creatures so that I can keep Kenny in play. Like, the Assassin's Trophy in the Field of the Dead was actually really good. Oh, can I mill them out by reanimating their 1-drops? They have 25 cards in the library, unfortunately. Otherwise, that might be an option. Yeah, they used to have a few too many cards. Or, you know, substantially too many, whatever. Alright, gain 5. And we go to 4. Definitely not blocking. We need this Kenny. Oh, do I have a Golos in here? No, I don't have a Golos to reanimate. I guess I could potentially reanimate or rejuvenate to dig for Field of the Dead. That could end up mattering. Hey Kate, good to see ya. Good morning. This is tough. Okay, so they're gonna return Priest, right? Which is their best option by a lot. Kind of fortunate they haven't milled a cat in the top half of their library. It was not very good. I think I reanimate the Rejuvenator. Try and hit field. They just like need a field here to stand a chance, I think. Okay, good. Good hit. Love it. Still in the game. You do, in fact, love to see it. I think Kenny needs to stay home to block, almost. Right? If I attack with Kenny, Reese could make me Saka. Maybe Kenny doesn't need to stay home. It's like really close. Go up to 9. I'm gonna go down to 6 off the Croxer. I think I meant to attack. I kind of have to kill my opponent. This way I threaten lethal next turn. With the haste ability pretty easily. I think I have to take some risks here. This gives me like a really good shot at threatening lethal by going like cast Orient, flicker Rejuvenator or something. Make zombies, give all the zombies haste. Some line like that. Yeah, Kenny doing good work there, finding that field for us. I would be very dead if I had whiffed. Pretty lucky to have the Rejuvenator in the yard from earlier. Get to use one of Kenny's 4 excellent abilities. Alright, I assume this is just going to be a Croaker attack. I'm going to gain life now, just in case. I'm paranoid. Block with this. Because the Rejuvenator is really good with the Yorion for setting up lethal. Please don't kill my Kenrith. They do have trophies and maybe Maelstrom Pulses in that deck, so Kenrith could die here. Ooh. Oh, this is sick. They just had onboard lethal. Oh my god. This is so sick. That it's gonna 6 me with the Croaker. It's gonna die and then it's gonna be escaped. I'm gonna make my opponent do it. Because time's actually really low, but yeah, ovening the Croaker was a really good line. Managed to fade Cauldron Familiar. The Croaker seems very hard for our deck to beat if it comes down early. I don't know how many shadows I want. Teferi seems like quite bad to me because it's so bad against the oven. I guess Gust isn't great either. It's mainly good at helping against Croak, so maybe I want Timely Reinforcements. I could kind of buy that that card's reasonable to board in. I don't think I'm ever tutoring for it. Good job, Brad. I think this is good to board in. I'm not 100%. Let's try this. It's probably going to be the last game of the evening. Only a little stream, but I wanted to do something, you know? And then I'm hoping to play the challenge tomorrow. Modern challenge. This is reasonable if I can find some lands, which my deck's pretty good at doing. They're like weirdly captivating, Dokkaeboy. I was not expecting it, but untapped blue or green source. Technically kind of what I asked for if you squint a lot. Alright. Down to 18. Gavin has found the kitty. Very scary. No givens, what? That's some nonsense, Red. Yeah, I agree, Vipka. That was part of what has made the video kind of interesting to me. Was seeing the way like all the different restrictions interact with each other. It's like actually just super engaging, apparently. I really want to draw a land this turn. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Alright, so if I play a Golos, I have a blocker. The Cauldron Familiars, which sounds kind of great. I guess that's the plan. I'd probably his trophy up. I'm letting them use their mana on trophy. I think that's fine. They still get a blocker, and they still have a Golos in play that I can flicker with my Yorion. I'm just like using the maximum possible mana this turn, which is, you know, obviously good. Yep. Knew this was coming. This is fine. I get to flicker the Golos next time. So I want a green source, right? I think. Next time we flicker, find field. Only has 9 minutes. That deck is like pretty slow. But the oven is definitely eating away at us. Right? I guess the arrow is gonna really help stop the oven cat thing from being that threatening. We have just a very good source of life gain coming up soon. So, I definitely want to get field in play to get that online. I should just attack for free, Yorion, flicker, Golos, find field. Oh, attacking might be bad. My opponent gets to reanimate a cat and block with it. I think attacking is bad. We just like take 1 more damage for no reason. I could not open this Ether Gust. Could even just gust the goose, but I'm not convinced that's worth 2 life. You get like really punished if they draw a Croaxa. But no reason to bog quite yet. Doesn't snipe the kitten anyway. Alright. Yaylee says I'm cute. Oh, Yaylee, she's cute too. One might even say extremely adorable. Free in the yard, we can't quite arrow. I'm gonna do this first in case I draw another field. I think this is better than activating Golos. Because I kind of just want to guarantee gaining life against this whole drain engine. And it just seems like generically strong thing to be doing. Anyways. I'm gonna do this, right? I can hold open both of these because I really want to gust a Croaxer. If one arrives, Croaxer's just so terrifying. I want more green mana. One more blue mana. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue, 3 green, so I guess I just get more green mana. Oh, I get 2 lands? I've not cast this card in a while, chat, okay? It's been like a year. I know I used to cast this card an absurd amount, but... I don't want these blocking quite yet. Trail crumbs. Alright, that's a good gust target. Definitely want to slow down the trail draw engine by a turn. Kitten is very blocked. Alright, do I get to... I might get to Golos activate plus return an arrow here. Would be nice, yeah. Whew. Love it, love it. Am I playing the fires? It's not clear it's even that good at this point in the game. So I guess not. Like, it's good for helping us cast Casualties of War, I guess, but kind of hard for me to believe we'd lose a game that gets to that point regardless. Now we can start letting them block. Probably meant to attack with that Golos too, that was bad. Doesn't matter, game is over. But... all but the most absurd scenarios. Like, I can't particularly fathom how this game wouldn't be over. Trail of Crumbs. Okay. We certainly did put those kittens in the yard for the trail. It was on top of that deck. God, Historic's fun. I'm actually enjoying this a lot. I'm gonna try out some different decks next time too. I'm not just gonna mono play this deck. I'm enjoying this deck a lot. Yeah, it should be over next turn. I agree. Thank you, Vivka. We only got one chance for glory kill this evening, but it was a really sweet one. That was fun. Alright. Thank you, everyone, for hanging around. Yeah, it's only missing Nexus. I miss Nexus of Fate. Kinda want to play Golos Nexus at some point. But I imagine that's a worse version of what we're currently doing. Kinda weird specific circumstances that made that deck quite so good in Standard. Golos Nexus. Thank you everyone for watching. This was fun. I am hoping, fingers crossed, to stream the Modern Challenge tomorrow with Sultai. So we'll see. Certainly not guaranteed to happen, but it would be fun if it does. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a great evening. I'm going to send a raid over to Chris Kvartek. Also playing some Historic. Nice person, good streamer. And see you all soon. Good night.